Hello everyone, welcome to Papercraft Mix. It's me, Brigitta, and today I have another project share for you for KS Craft. I already had a video up with the project that I did with the release from February and March, but it is such a large release that I still have to craft some more with the dies. Today I'm going to show you a lot of them, but I still have two die sets left that I need to make, and that will be in a different video. But today I still have a lot to show to you, so let us quickly begin. First, before we start, I want to show you the handles of KS Crafts on YouTube, KS Crafts, on Instagram, KS Craft _ Henna, and on Facebook, KS Craft Lovers Store. You can find the store on AliExpress and as well on Amazon. And the die sets I want to start with today are the mini books. You have two options, the big size and the small size. In both of the sets you get two die sets, so you can make two different size of books. I made them both and I didn't combine them, so I first going to show you the mini books big size, that are these. So I did do two of the biggest ones and two of the smaller ones from this big size set, and I attached them together. For the paper that I use for this one is one of the old collections from Simple Stories, and that's the Let's Get Crafty mixed with another crafty series from them. I only had the ephemera from that one, but yeah, it's still one of my favorite papers to craft with. I love it because yeah, it's geared to crafting. I love the stickers, the embellishments. Look here, we have the ink pads from Tim Holtz. I just love it. Happy and bright colors, perfect for spring, I thought. But yeah, I made them a creative words on top of the box. But here in the back you can see what I did. So I did two of the bigger ones, two of the smaller ones, glued together. I only made this as an embellishment, but if you want, you can make them like real boxes that you can open and then put something in. It cannot be something big, of course, but for example, some charms, some wire wrap beads, perfect to go on the inside of these small books. Maybe some small ribbons, etc. You can do that if you want. The options is there. Yeah, I just decorated it with the ephemera from the collection, from the Let's Get Crafty. I did use a lot of diamond stickles. I added some stickers from my stash. I even added diamond stickles here because I wanted something sparkly also on top. And yeah, yeah, you have to do one to get the hang of it, and afterwards it's really easy to do. Tony showed us in a video, Tony Craft Birch, how you can put these ones together easily. I saw that video after I've done this, and it would have helped me if I saw that one. So please go check it out if you still need to start crafting with these books. Then you can see how you can do them the easiest way. Even decorated the sides with the ephemera pieces. Some of them I popped up on 3D tape. But you also have the small size books, and that are these. And again, you get two of the dies, so you have in one set two different sizes. You do not need to combine the sets if you don't want. Here I use them differently. I stacked them the other way around. So I used two of the bigger ones and one of the smaller ones and put them on top of each other. Really like that. And yeah, in front decorated it with the ephemera pieces and with some small nail art pieces from my stash. I love those. I think they add so much, yeah, small extras to your crafting, to your paper crafts. On the sides I even added some of the nail art flowers. I thought these were so cute, and yeah, these are now standing in my craft room for decoration, and I really like them. Such a cute die set to use. Then we go to rosettes. There is a flower rosette die in this release. I'm not going to take it out, you can see it really easily. It has a beautiful cutout of flowers here. It really looks like a lace pattern. And what I did is I did make them, but I didn't make them full size. If you want to make them full size, I thought you needed to cut 3 of them, and then you have a really large rosette that you can use for a wand, for example. I don't make them a lot, and I wanted them to be a little bit more appropriate for decorating. Still have a few big ones. Here are some of the undecorated ones. I'm going to show them to you up close, but I also have a few decorated ones. So yeah, here's the first one. Here you can see it's a little bit better. I didn't put something on the inside of the rosette. On the die set it doesn't come with a piece to put on the inside, but a small circle we all have in our stash. I didn't do that, but sometimes even the circle is too big or it's just not the right thing to put here if you want to decorate your rosette up. So I kept them blank. But it is really beautiful, and do you see the lace cut out of the flowers? It's just gorgeous. Really, really like those. Here is another one. This is also quite a big one with blue and white polka dot paper. I made a lot of them. These are not the only ones that I made, so I have them in my stash, ready to use for my spring and summer crafting. Then I tried out the vellum. In vellum it also cuts really beautiful. Here I did some vellum ones, but then with colored vellum, with some paper pads that I have from Craft Sensations. Super cute. This one has oranges, you can hardly see it anymore. This one is just a yellow. And I also played with some specialty paper, and this is, yeah, a little bit, yeah, it's silver metallic with holographic. I hope you don't get blinded by it, but it's also really, really beautiful with that specialty paper. Cuts like butter, so easy to use. Then I wanted to decorate some of them up with items from the last release from January. That was with a lot of Easter dies. And I still had one of these cute sheep, or two of them, from the embellishments that I did for the previous release, and I thought yes. What I also used is one of the doily that came out this month. I'm going to show you that in detail in a minute. I added some of these banners. These banners are the tails from the Heart Shaker. I don't know how it was called exactly, but as well from the release from January or December, I'm not sure anymore, from the Valentine release. I just put them here as a decoration. And then, yeah, the cute sheep that I cut out with some cotton wipes to give texture. So yeah, now it's ready for me to put on a project. And the other one I did is this one. I added an Easter banner from last year or some years before. For every season I purchased these banners because they are just too cute to add to your embellishments. And I love it that you can even decorate the small little pieces of the banners extra. So yeah, and here I did the same, but I did the doily in the background, then the rosette, and then the small little sheep. And of course, because I did some crafting with a different paper pad from Juffrouw Muis for my other design team projects from last month, I really wanted to make rosettes in this style as well. So on the vellum one, I decorated it with this fabric bunny, fabric flower, and one of the Easter banner sentiments that also came out this month, and I already showed those in my previous video. So that's this one, and then a smaller one on the vellum rosette, again with the cute springtime words, and I added a tassel with a bow as a dangle. So yeah, had a lot of fun creating those embellishments. Then we go to the next die set from this release, and that's the doily. And it is called the Sunflower Doily. You get 3 sizes in this set. I will take them out, because then you can see it a little bit better, I think. And come on. Yes, here it is. So this is the larger one, almost as big as my hand. And with this set you do get the circle to go on top for your layering with the beautiful stitching. This one is the second one from the set, and this one I do have cut out. Look, that's this one. Look how cute it is. Beautiful cutouts again, cuts like butter. And yeah, it really looks like a flower, but I also think it's, yeah, it's a doily, but it really looks like a flower, I think, like a sunflower. So yeah, I didn't cut it out in yellow with a brown center. I still want to do that because then it's a real sunflower. But I really, really like this one. You really can use it a lot for layering. Here is the smaller one. And that's this one. If you cut it out. Super cute. I did do measurements, I think, in my unboxing video. So I'm not going to do that right now. What I also really like to make with the doilies, and you could have guessed, I think everybody does, is making bag toppers. So here I use the biggest one as a bag topper with the beautiful paper from Juffrouw Muis. And I added the sentiment also from the release from last month, Keep Calm and Carry On, with the small little carrot from the Carrot mini album. And I added these beautiful feathers that I had in my stash. I thought this one came out so cute with the feathers. Really, really like it. So that's this doily. And another one that I did is a small one. Did it in the same way, same papers. Just added again the feathers. And I added Bunny Cookie, is an older die set from KS Craft. And the sentiment from this month, Somebody Loves You. And I think it will be so adorable if I add it to my Easter or spring mail as a bag topper. So that's what I played with our doily sets. Then let us see. The next project I'm going to show you. I cannot find the die set anymore. I made it and I misplaced it and I cannot find it where I left it. Probably between other die sets that I used over the last few days. So I cannot show it to you right now. But it is a mini album set of a mushroom. And it does come with small mushrooms as well. So you get the big one. That is mini album size. I did do a card. I'm going to show you in a minute. And you get the little one. You can make embellishments with. And this is the first one that I did. Just really simple. Classic red and white. It does come with the features of the face, so you can cut it out. If you don't like to do that, you can also use the stamp set that KS Craft has for all these cute little faces. So if you don't like to fiddle with the small dies for the faces, you can also do the stamping if you want, if you have it in your stash. And otherwise you have to add it to your wish list. I really, really like it. I'm used to working with the tiny faces for my work for Carlijn Design. And yeah, it's such a cute embellishment. I did want, looks fall to me, I'm sorry, red and white, it looks fall to me. But I really wanted to spring it up. I want to make the mushrooms in the spring theme, and I did that. And I'm very curious what you think of it. I chose really odd colors for it. I chose the lilac and the light green. And I thought they came out so cute. I wanted to match them with my mushrooms, cabochons that I had in my stash. Don't know where they're from, have them for years. And I did decorate these ones up with small flowers that I had in my stash. These tiny flowers that you see me use on a lot of the projects is from the paintbrush set from KS Craft with all the flowers and small little greenery in it. And it's the perfect size flowers in that set to add to your embellishment. So on the inside of the flowers, just some gold jammies or some rhinestones, just what I had lying around. And I thought these came out so cute. And because I made them in these colors, I think they are looking a lot more spring now. So yeah. But we also had the mini album die of the mushroom. It's exactly the same, just bigger scaled. I didn't make it a mini album, I did make it a card. I love to make these big cards for family and friends, etc. I do like it. It is so adorable. And I thought, what can I add as an embellishment to her head? Well, to her head. And I did add the cherry from the cherry bow set. I didn't add the bow, but I only added the leaves and the cherries. And I love that. It's from the Valentine release, as well as the word Hey Sweetie. And yeah, I thought it came out so adorable. I did all the layers that come in the die set. So the back layer is the glittery cardstock, then the silver one, and then you get the layers, the parts of your mushroom. What I did do, and I think I did that on all of them, is I did do an inlay for these ones. So I cut it out also out of glitter foam, and then put back these ones in the mushroom. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just did an inlay. If you don't do that, yeah, the holes are empty. I hope that you know what I mean. And I did do an inlay because I think it looked a little bit better. So yeah, I really like to do that with some of my dies. It's extra work, but I think it's worth it. So yeah, super cute. I really like how this one came out. It surprised me a little bit, as well as the last die set that I'm going to show you. And when I received it, I thought rainbow, yeah, rainbow. I like rainbow mini album. What am I going to use it for? And then I started creating with it, and I dare to say that this is my favorite die till now from the release. I love it. And yeah, I made several of them because it's really easy to do that. You have 3 pieces inside this die set. You start with the base layer for your mini album, your card, what you want to make. Then the layering piece with the stitching. And then you have the part that cuts out the rainbow parts and the tassels. And if you cut this out and you want to mix and match your colors, which you want to do, it's a rainbow, everyone does that. You have several, you need to cut out several colors so you can have, already you can make 3 rainbows with this. And I did get them out twice, so I could make 6 rainbows. I didn't do that, but I did make a lot of them. And I also used another die set on top of it, and that's this die set. And that's the double layer alphabet. I'm not going to take it out. You will see the letters on my projects. But it does not only come with letters, it also comes with the numbers. And here you can see what is the cutout of the numbers. And you can embroider that. You don't have to. I did it because I thought, yeah, it's just an extra thing that gives extra texture. And I think I will like it. And if people that know me, I do not stitch. I do not like to stitch. I always have arguments with my sewing machine. So it was a little bit, I debated myself, am I going to do it? But I thought, no, if I want to show this die set good, I have to embroider the letters. And I must be honest, it was easy. It was easy to do. Just small things, so you are quickly done. It's not a large project. This is the first card that I made with it. I made only cards, 4 of them, because when I started creating, I could not stop. I loved it so much. The first one is a birthday card for my little niece that will turn 2 in July. So I am rather early, but I really wanted to use these beautiful letters, and I thought I can have it in my stash already. I did combine it with chipboard from one Simple Stories collection, a really old one, no idea which one it was, but I do love the colors that I used for this rainbow. So here you can see the letters a little bit better. You get a base layer and your letter itself, and you can embroider it or not, as I already told you. I really like the look if you embroider it. I did add a butterfly for decoration. I showed these already before in my previous videos. They did come out this month, and that's the double butterfly. Beautiful set. And you will see on my other cards that I am going to show you in a minute. I also made a lot of use out of the spring flowers. So yeah. But on this one, only the beautiful butterfly with all the layers, added flowers to them. And I did add some sequins with the gold balls for decoration. I thought it looks festive. And yeah, really love how this card came out. So much fun to create, guys. I'm so happy with this die set. I did not expect to have so much fun with it. I just love it. So yeah, then I couldn't stop. So I made another one with a beautiful paper collection that I just hold from Simple Stories again from last year. Now I don't remember the name of it, but beautiful colors. And this is another color palette than the other one that I did with light colors. Love it, only pastels. So yeah, this beautiful leaf that is embroidered, I didn't do myself. I received it once from my friend Ellen in a swap that we did. And I did add all the other flowers, and that are the flowers that I made with the spring flower set. And I already showed how you can do them and how you can mix and match them in my previous video. Just some leaves tucked in, some ephemera pieces popped up on 3D foam for extra dimension, and some big gold dots from my stash. So that's the second one that I did, and well, I put it aside. Then here is the other one with the same colors as my birthday card. I just mixed and matched them. Here is another one. So here I did combine the stripes of the rainbow in a different way, because as I said, when you cut it out in different colors, you can make a lot of rainbow cards at once. Here you see the doily again of the rosettes in the background. Really big one, but still not the biggest size you can make when you cut out 3 of them. But it's quite big, so I thought it would house these letters really well. It says hi. I'm going to use these ones for a swap that I'm participating in. Again, another beautiful butterfly from this release. And this flower is also from KS Craft, from an older, from years ago. And it's the fringed flower, one of my favorite flowers. I did use my butterfly punch again, some rhinestones, some enamel dots. And yeah, I thought this card came out cute as well. And then the last one, yeah, I did say it. I'm crazy about this die set. I really love it. I'm already planning making more because they're just too beautiful. Again, yeah, this is just exactly the same layout as I did on the other one. So again, a big rosette from this release. Again, the beautiful flower, the beautiful butterfly, the fringed flowers. Did do the stitching again. Every time I did it, it gets a little bit better. Some punched out butterflies and yeah. Enamel dots, of course. What will be a project from me without some pearl, some enamel dots, some glitter? Yeah, and I think, yeah, I have to check. Yeah, this concludes my project video for right now. Had a lot of fun creating with the beautiful dies from this release. Very curious what you think of them, what's your favorite projects. If you like one of these, go check out the die sets on AliExpress or on Amazon. If I am correct, they will be back in the 2nd week or the 3rd week from March. And I do think they already ship again. But you have to check that. I'm not 100% sure because everyone there went on holiday for the Chinese New Year, of course. So yeah, again, thank you for watching, and I hope you will be back for my next video. There will be another video with some projects from this month, with the barn box and with the top hat. I have an idea for that, and that will be the first one I'm going to create, I think, because I really want to work it out. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you will be back next time. Bye for now.